Looking at the 3-minute chart, we see that the DWAP line has crossed from below here to above the 0 line. And we also see that this light blue has entered the dark blue and we have a green dot. We also have a gold buy signal here on the 3-minute. So let's look at the 5-minute time frame to confirm. On the 5-minute time frame, we see that the yellow line, the DWAP line, has hit the 0 line. Excuse me. The light blue has started to curve back and enter the dark blue with the green dot. Typically the green dot tells us to go long. Let's look at the 15-minute chart. We don't have confirmation for this DWAP. It has not reached the 0 line. We see that cash flow is negative. Now, I also want you to see that I added a Fibonacci retracement chart indicator from here down to here. And typically what we'll do is we're going to bounce off this first 0.236 Fibonacci line. So you see as we are in the channel between the bottom and the top of this Fibonacci line, we keep hitting the top and going down. Right now the market is consolidating. But let's go back to the 5-minute chart. I want to wait until the next candle to see where this line is going, this yellow line. We only have 2 candles. One candle to confirm on the 5-minute that the yellow VWAP line has crossed the zero line here. We also have negative cash flow. But what I like about this change in trend is these long wicks on the green candles, the long candles. And the wicks are trending upward. But what I don't like is these tails, which means it's a weak bull pressure, meaning we're still going to fluctuate in here. So I'm going to take off this on the 30-minute chart. We see that we're still in a bearish DWAP. I'm going to take this off, and then I'm going to go to the 5-minute. Then I'm going to add from this high down to that low right there. So you see, looking at the 5-minute chart, from this high point here to this low point here, we've had a rebound all the way up to the 0.5 Fibonacci ratio, and the market immediately drops down back to the 0.236, 0.382 range. So here's our DWAP line above the zero on the 5-minute chart. It still looks weak. It still looks choppy. I'm not too convinced that we have an entered long. Let's look at the 15-minute chart. Same thing, we have the Fibonacci ratio. Going to remove it. We don't have a confirmation for the DWAP line to come back up above zero, so I'm not inclined to enter a long trade right now. But I'm watching this on the 3-minute. We crossed. There was a golden buy long signal. On the 5-minute, the DWAP line crossed. But I see that we're still having a negative cash flow. So, and the wicks on these candles have tails. So it's a pretty weak long. But that's what you would look for if you wanted to enter a long or a short, is whether this DWAP line is going down or up over the zero line. As we can see, it's not a bull. The market's not going up. It's just fluctuating. It's chop. It's nothing. But I thought we'd have a green bull after I saw these two 5-minute and 3-minute crosses over the zero line for the DWAP yellow line. But it didn't happen, and we're actually going back down to zero. So, and it's a red candle. So, false alarm. But I also want you to see here, when the DWAP line crossed down below zero, we had a trend indicator here and here to show that the little bull trend was reversing. Here's a sell signal. The red X goes short, and look what happened. Boom. I didn't go short, but here's where the light blue wave dips into the dark blue wave, and you have a sell signal. There it is. Continuation, bearish continuation line, and the line is going back down again. Boom. This is on the 3-minute. Let's look at the 5-minute. So the idea that we would get along after this DWAP line crossed above zero in the 3-minute and the 5-minute did not work. We're still in chop, so we're not entering the trade.